that's a bit blurry. Let me clear that up. Just kidding. I bought a new art supply. This is a jelly plate, and who better to go down a rabbit hole with than Mr. Unicorn! The very first thing we need to do is just have a bit of a play with it. Now, jelly plate printing is something that I've had on my list for quite a while because it looks like it could be just so fun and addicting. And I showed Nick a few videos and he was like, oh yeah, that looks really cool. We jumped right in thinking that this was going to be super easy. And we went through a lot of stages. We had to revisit tutorials, we tried different supplies, and getting the image transfer part of the jelly plate to work was unreliable at best. Here's us reflecting on our midway journey of trying to learn how to use the jelly plate. All right, so here's the deal. This has humbled us. I would say quite quickly, but it's been like an hour and a half, and we have had some success. We got a couple things to print, but it's not reliable.
No, it's way harder to do than I thought it would be, and also like I got to work once, but I haven't been able to reproduce that.
And because we still hadn't quite figured it out, and we were quite a while into this progress and didn't have much more time left in the evening to play with this, we had to change our plans. So instead of doing the fun challenge that we had decided to do, we just wanted to focus on one piece and see if we could figure out how to make something with the jelly plate as at least part of the starring role. And I will say that I have seen people do just absolutely incredible things with these jelly plates. So obviously there is the possibility to make really neat stuff, but I really struggled with this, and so did Nick. Nick is a very positive person, and even he, I could tell, was getting quite frustrated. Let's reveal. Ready? 3, 2, 1. So I did actually manage to get the transfer to work on my final one. It only kind of worked. I did like the kind of rustic or old-timey feel that the transfer gave to this.
Yeah, I definitely went with the collage theme. I don't know, I saw this and I was like, oh, it looks like a cool background. It's like space or something, I don't know. And then I was like, oh, this lady, she's like walking out into space.
I would rate this a 6. I would do this again. However, it was far messier and more frustrating, as well as time-consuming, than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I would give it 5 out of 10 Moogies because, yeah, the frustration factor was high.
If you are thinking about doing this, I'm sure there are creators who have really good tutorials and you could have a lot of success, but I would expect some frustration if you are trying this.